Welcome back to our live stream. Apologies, I couldn't really talk to you when I was on the bus. It's a little windy here at the moment, so I'm using one of the mics. I thought it was seen it was a little windy yesterday when we were trying to do the live stream. Certainly, if you watched the stream I did yesterday, hope you enjoyed it, because I played it last night and I thought it was really funny, especially one or two bits. Just finished work a little early today, so decided to go home. I thought there's no point in me hanging around, may as well just go. So back here at Castle View, we're waiting on the P2 into town, and then we'll try and get the 52 back to Tilly. I think there's one at 5:35 if I remember rightly. We'll try and get that one. Jack says, "Hey Alba, what's up? What's happening, buddy? How's things? I finished work early today, so getting to go home a bit early. I'm not entirely sure I'm at Castle View Park and Ride, so I'm not sure what time the bus is due. I've only got about 30% battery in my phone, and I don't have my power banks with me. Well, I've got two power banks with me, but they're dead, unfortunately. One of the main ones at home on charge. So Jack says, I was on your live when you were on SG25HZF. What route were you on earlier? Remember? That was the E3, mate. That was from Glasgow to Dundee. I was just using it to get from Cumbernauld to here at Castle View. My intention was only to get the Citylink M8 and do a little live stream on there. But when I saw the Ember sitting there, I decided to take the opportunity and just do one. I'll be live tomorrow down at the Ayr show, down in Ayr. The live stream should be starting, I reckon, about 1 o'clock, hopefully. Might start it a little bit before then. I know there's another YouTuber, Plains TV, is going to be live streaming down there. I wasn't actually going to watch their live stream down there from it tonight, but I'll watch it later on. Because I was going to go down tonight, but it's getting back here that can be a bit of a pain. When I was told by management I could finish early, I thought, why not? Why not just go down? Jack says, were you on the E3? Yes, it was the E3, mate. It was. Only reason I'm using a microphone at the moment, in fact, I like to say it's this little device. I've got two of those. And you just charge them up like you charge up your phone. It's got a tiny little battery built in. I don't know whether to charge these for tomorrow or not. Probably won't bother because I just use one, and then when it runs out, I'll move on to the other one. And then when that runs out, I just charge them both. That's what I do. And yeah. So hopefully we're going to see the Red Arrows tomorrow. Which is why I've got a bit of an early start. So I'm hoping that we're going to be able to leave the house maybe around about 6:30, 7 o'clock tomorrow morning, as it's going to be really, really busy from Glasgow going down to Ayr. I wouldn't be at all surprised if the coaches are full, if the 77s are all saying full bus full. So which is why tomorrow night I'm going to leave it till a bit later before I come back up the road. I'm trying to get in the 923 actually, back up tomorrow night, might book it. Yanis said hi, hope you're doing okay. I'm just going to actually just keep the stream going for a little while. We'll just talk about things in general, transport-wise. Anything you want to talk about, we'll talk about. It's not going to be a stream about anything in particular. We've got a Flixbus sitting there, but I'm not going to turn the camera around at the moment because there's a young family there. Liverpool fan says hi, hope you're doing alright. He's at top of the league. He's doing good. SG25HZP there on the E3 to Glasgow. That'll be my transport tomorrow. Well, maybe not that Pacific coach, but that service. In fact, that's my service that I'm waiting on there. YX12 DHL on the P2 into Stirling. Picture might get a little buffery on the way into town because it can get the reception can get a little bit patchy in bits. Tell you what, guys, just give me 1 minute. Sorry about this, I need to get my concession card out. Right, it looks like the bus is right at the back, so I think we're going to have to go for that. Ah, he's right on the corner, he hasn't opened the doors yet, it's because the Ember bus is blocking the path. Right, okay, we'll need to wait till he comes back then. I'll catch up with your messages once I get on board, because I can't actually see them at the moment. But yeah, I can see the bus sitting right on the corner. Sorry about that, I nearly dropped my phone there. Sorry if the picture went a little wobbly there. I'm just trying to hold my wallet, phone and this microphone in a bag with two hands. Not easy. Right, here we go. City Centre, please. Thank you. Right, let's see what we got here. Liverpool fan says Liverpool on top, and Jack says E3 to Glasgow. Yep. And Liverpool fan says I have to go to football. Okay, no problem at all, mate. Nice seeing you. And Jack says Flixbus on the 093. And Gavin says, can you add me, please? Add you onto what, Gavin? I'm not quite sure what you're talking about. If you want me to subscribe to you, I'll happily subscribe to you. That's not a problem at all. So tonight I'll be hopefully doing a little live stream over on the other YouTube channel, Gamer Duder. Might do something over on there tonight. Maybe play a bit of FIFA, maybe a bit of Grand Theft Auto. Not quite sure. There's Flixbus again, 091 to Glasgow. Yeah, because as Jack was saying, 093, the 093 is the Inverness to Glasgow, and actually to finish that route off for the channel, that's the 091 that's just come down from Aberdeen. The driver's just applauding someone for blocking the road. That one there, the Fiesta. Or as Lionel Richie would say, Fiesta. Have a siesta and a fiesta. Yep, they do that all night. That's just me making musical references to jokes there. Jack says, I hope that the 193 goes to Glasgow. I know that the 193 goes to Glasgow to Inverness. And silly old Nicholas says, hi, hope you're doing okay. Sorry there's a bit of a delay between me reading your messages and actually you seeing them, because I know there's a bit of a delay on YouTube. I think it's about 20 seconds or something. And if the signal does go a bit buffery, I do apologise, but obviously I'm travelling, and Scotland, as we know, is not the greatest place for mobile phone reception. And this bus is going to get busier, because there's a lot of people getting on now. So, Cilio says, where are you? Heading into Stirling City Centre, my friend. Tracy Mohan says, what's up? Nothing much. Hope you're doing good. A message has been held for review. Okay. I've just added someone to time out there. It just goes to show that I will not hesitate put someone in time out if I feel like they deserve it, because if they've said something that they shouldn't have. Oh, basically they were calling me like a knob end and that. Some words that I really shouldn't be repeating on YouTube. That's the sort of thing. If anyone says any swear words, then I will not hesitate to put someone into timeout for that. And so we're heading into Stirling City Centre at the moment. I'm not quite sure what we're going to see when we get there, but we'll see what we can see. Just seen a nice Scania. I think it's a Scania Erasmus coach just away in the distance here. I can't quite see it from the camera. Tim says that's fair enough. I totally agree with you there. I hope I got your name right, by the way. Just that the way I'm holding the phone at the moment, I'm trying not to capture everyone that's on the bus in the stream, if you know what I mean. Yeah, but everyone can say what they like. I've had a lot worse than that. Anyway, not going to talk about that. Tomorrow, as I said, we're looking at the live stream starting around about 1 o'clock, and I shall be live streaming till maybe 5. So I've got plenty of data, so I'm not worried about that. Sunday, we're just going up to Arbroath. We're going to see what we can do with the 73B. I've got that Sunday service I need to do on video for the channel, and I'll try and squeeze in a 74 as well if I can, but it might not be possible, but we'll see. So this service actually drops you off at Murray Place. That's where I'm getting off, which is not that far away from here. And we'll head back down to the bus station and try and get a 52 back to Tillicoultry from there, which is where I live. Tim asks, where are you travelling to? I'm actually going home, to be honest, mate. I'm travelling back to Tillicoultry. Was at work today and got finished early on a Friday, which is quite something, to be honest. And we're stuck in traffic, which is not good. Oh well, that's what happens, I suppose. So how's everyone else been up to? If anyone wants to say hello, feel free. I don't mind. It's probably these traffic lights. Well, we've got some traffic lights just around the corner here outside Sainsbury's, which I think are probably holding us up. Yeah, as I thought. I apologise if the picture's a little on the hazy side just now. In fact, I tell you what, I'll let you go just now and I'll bring you back when we're in Stirling City Centre.